know say, Irie News Network are the best.
Welcome to Irie News Network. A special welcome to my returning listeners, and welcome also to those tuning in for the first time. Please watch the video to the end, and remember to like, share, and subscribe. Click on the notification bell so you can be notified when a new video has been released. So today I have a number of stories to share with you. We're going to talk about KPH response to burn care concerns after the Burger King explosion. We all are aware of that unfortunate situation. Since then, the family of the burnt victim, of one of the burn victims rather, has come out to state her disgruntlement with the situation. Then we're going to hear from our representative of Burger King as to the latest in the development of what is happening as it relates to that burnt victim. We're also going to talk about Popcaan and Pretty Don's encounter as the details are recounted or recollected by Ruby. All right, and then we're going to talk about a man who was burnt to death in his home in Claremont. All right, so stay tuned for these stories as we go through the details. So according to Loop, the Kingston Public Hospital, KPH, has released a statement in response to concerns about the ability of local hospitals to treat burn victims following injuries sustained during an explosion at the Burger King outlet in New Kingston on Wednesday. KPH also disclosed that a team of local plastic surgeons has confirmed that 2 patients receiving treatment at its facility and the University Hospital of the West Indies are expected to make a full recovery. Restaurant Associates Limited, the operator of Burger King in Jamaica, yesterday announced that it was prepared to facilitate any necessary medical transfers, both local and internationally, for employees requiring advanced treatment following the explosion. A sister of one of the victims, Kerry-Ann Folkes, Renay Folkes-Johnson, has insisted that her injured sister cannot wait until assistance from the company is available. Folkes-Johnson said Kerry-Ann needs specialized care from a burn facility and there is none in Jamaica. She said the family has identified a burnt facility overseas and has made all the necessary arrangements. CEO of Real, Lisa Lake, in a follow-up statement, said that they were ready to make immediate payment upon receiving medical confirmation and clearance, which we understand to be standard. We are really surprised that the family has instead sought to solicit donations from the public. All right, so we are now going to hear what Kerry-Ann, the sister, has to say, as well as a response from the lady who is representing Burger King. All right, so
I'm the sister of the supervisor who was on duty at that on the day of the explosion. Her name is Kerry-Ann Folkes. She is in urgent need of specialized care based on the injuries that she has succumbed. She is in need of specialized care for burn facility. We, the family, have indicated to Burger King what we find as an acceptable option for care. We have made that unconditionally known, and we will not accept anything less than what we think is the best. She requires the specialized care of a burn facility. If there was one in Jamaica, we would accept. But from all the research I have done, there is none. And so we will not accept any suboptimal arrangement. We want her to be seen by a no, I am not. At this time, we need the funds released immediately without having to go through bureaucracy, without having to go through policy, without having to go through proof at this time. Life is at stake. There is no burn facility in Jamaica. And so at this time, the family is indicating and have made arrangements that we are and have identified a burn facility overseas, and we have made all the arrangements with the help of the San Mira Foundation, and everything is in place, and we're only waiting to get the air ambulance monies paid so we can move her out immediately. I implore the assistance of the Jamaican public, members of the diaspora, and anyone hearing this plea this afternoon to assist us in moving forward. We do not have the luxury of time to go through insurance policies, to go through and to prove that she is in need of care. Everyone was aware of the explosion, and that speaks for itself, and now is the time to get her the assistance that she needs. The family will not accept suboptimal arrangements. We will not accept anything less than the best. Burger King has assured us that they will provide best care. The family have identified a facility that we find acceptable, and all we need at this time is the air ambulance fees to be paid immediately so that she can be transported tonight to start getting the specialized care that she needs. We thank the KPH for all that they have been doing so far, but we thank the San Myrna Foundation for the pillar of strength and the expertise and just the support that they have offered us. We thank the family and friends, but right now we need urgently to get her into that hospital before any of the family can sleep or be assured that she will recover in the best case scenario with optimal results.
We're very saddened to hear that Ms. Folkes' family is of the view that they have not been offered support by Burger King. To the contrary, we've been communicating to them that no expense will be spared to implement the doctor's recommendations for her best recovery, including overseas treatment. Information that we've been provided by the medical team thus far is that she's progressing well with no life-threatening injuries. Yesterday, we offered for both patients that were admitted to KPH to be transferred up to the 28th wing at UHWI, where we believe they would be more comfortable and under the expert care of the plastic surgeons up there. One patient agreed to the transfer and has been comfortably up at 28th since yesterday. Ms. Folkes' family decided for her to remain at KPH. We do understand that it's their desire to have her transferred for care overseas, and I've indicated to them from the very beginning that we stand by to do whatever the doctors determine is the best course of treatment. This morning, minutes before 11, we received an invoice from the air ambulance company, and we indicated to the family within 2 hours that we were set up and ready to wire transfer the funds to the air ambulance company upon receiving the necessary documents. The only document that is outstanding is a letter from the doctor recommending that she be transferred to an overseas facility due to the fact that the treatment for her condition cannot be obtained locally. I understand that is the family's view. We can only act on medical advice in order to ensure that it's both recommended and safe for her to travel, and are eagerly awaiting same to be presented to us by the family in order to maintain the doctor-patient confidentiality. Having explicitly stated to the family that we're ready to make immediate payment upon receiving the medical confirmation and clearance, which we understand to be standard, we're really surprised that the family has instead sought to solicit donations from the public. That said, our offer still stands, and we're committed to cover whatever treatment costs that the doctor recommend is best for her recovery.
So now, following that, on Saturday, KPH issued a release addressing questions and also outlines its assessment of the patients. KPH said it is equipped to manage a wide range of burn injuries, from first and second degree burns to more severe cases requiring advanced interventions. KPH also said when specialized care beyond their capabilities is necessary, patients can be referred to other institutions. The hospital also reminded the public that patients have the right to seek treatment at any medical facility of their choice. If a transfer is requested, KPH will provide the necessary medical reports to ensure continuity of care, it said. In the meantime, KPH reaffirms its commitment to delivering the highest standard of care to all its patients. KPH's release outlined that on Wednesday, September 11, it admitted 3 individuals to the Accident and Emergency Department with burn injuries resulting from an accident in New Kingston. The hospital said after assessing the severity of the patient's injuries, 1 was treated and discharged, while others required inpatient care. 1 patient was transferred to the Tony Thwaites wing for further treatment after consultations with the plastic surgery team at UHWI. The remaining patient opted to continue treatment at KPH and is currently in stable condition, the statement added. However, both patients will require rehabilitative care post-discharge. Both facilities are providing comprehensive treatment, including wound care, plastic surgery, and rehabilitation services, KPH said in its release. So after reading this article and hearing what the lady representing Burger King has to say, what do you think? Do you think that this family is using this situation to get a visa to travel overseas? Or do you think that it is a case where they really need to transfer this person? Because as we read and hear, KPH says that they are competent to deal with the situations. They have plastic surgeons and they have doctors that will be able to deal with the wound care. I do have confidence in our Jamaican doctors, and I know that they are some of the best doctors, and that is why hospitals overseas are recruiting them. So I do believe that if they say that they are capable of dealing with the situation, then the family should just have confidence in the doctors. And then if after a point they believe that they are not satisfied with the results, then that is the point at which then they should think of other alternatives. What do you think? This is just my view. Also, Claremont over there in St. Anne has been having a string of unfortunate events happening to them since of lately. Last of which is a 51-year-old truck driver, Norman Hay, perished in a house fire. Authorities removed his charred remains from the dwelling following cooling operations. It's further understood that Hay was trying to escape the blaze but was unable to locate the keys for the grilled area. It seems as if the families are disgruntled as they are holding his wife accountable for what has happened to him. It is said that she locked him in the house and there was no way for them to enter, and this is something that she does daily. This is not my opinion, this is just what I am gathering from persons on the streets. All right, so as it relates to that, I just want to say that if you have children or if you have an elderly person or someone who is ill and unable to help themselves, it is not a wise decision for you to lock them inside a grilled home. It is better if you try to seek some kind of assistance, have a nurse aide or someone to help to care for your relative. I know that things are hard in Jamaica, and it is sometimes hard to gather the funds to get this necessary assistance, but even if it is to solicit the help of neighbors or family members who are willing to care for these vulnerable persons, it is better for us to consider those alternatives rather than to lock them in a house, because burglar bars are good. They are good at keeping out criminals, but they are also very bad at keeping in persons who would like to escape from things like fire and other natural disasters. All right? So on to the entertainment side of things. I don't know if you know who Popcaan is. All right, everybody know who Popcaan is. So Popcaan is one of our famous dancehall artists. And of course, Pretty Don. So Pretty Don is a YouTuber. She comes and she sits on a chair beside her house outside every day, and she has a list of persons who she's going to bash and send up and tell SYM and all of these things. So persons are always sending threats to Pretty Don and telling her that she needs to be careful. By the way, no one is certain what Pretty Don is. Sometimes she's a he, sometimes she's a she, sometimes they are them. So we're not really certain what Pretty Don is, right? So Pretty Don decided that she was going to come to Jamaica. And on her trip to Jamaica, she was going to check out St. Thomas. Now, as we all know, St. Thomas is where the unruly boss resides. All right, so unruly boss is Popcaan. So she did not just go to St. Thomas, which is in the territory of the unruly boss. She went to the unruly boss river. So lo and behold, after she went there along with her friends to enjoy themselves at the unruly boss river, what you think happened? The unruly boss rolled up with his entourage and he paged her. So she said, well, they had a civil conversation. So when they asked her what was the conversation about, she said, well, it was a good conversation that lasted about a minute. He talked and I listened. So I guess Pretty Don knew very well that being in the unruly boss river in unruly boss parish, she better listen. So if you want to hear the full story of what happened, let us sit back and relax and listen to Ruby as she gives a recollection of what happened on that fateful day.
I want to make people them place. And you know, the event where we did have to do on Monday. So for the whole weekend, we just did a up and down. We got Portland one day, we got Portland. When we go to Portland now, we go get where we are get and we are come back. When we are come back now, as much as the road is bad, we are smoke, you understand? So we have the window them down and we are drive and everybody out the window because, you know, me not live in Jamaica no more, so it no matter how much time we go there, me excited. So we are come back, we see a blue Benz, a AMG Benz truck. And the way the truck slow down when it pass, me can feel the eye them behind a peer dark tint and me say me could have feel the eye them. I burn out the vehicle, in the vehicle where we in, you know. And me I say no man, cause one thing with me very spiritual. You can't ramp with me certain way. So alright, cool. So Pretty Don say probably the boy Popcaan that me say, you know, say I go that true because no regular people at Jamaica now no money for buy this. This is a $100,000 US SUV. Then the next day we decide say we are go up a river. 4 vehicle we see, you know. 4 vehicle, well tint up and everything, you know. A back away, a bad drive. So when I vehicle them cut we have. Squid me if you see who in a den care, you know, come me I wonder who this. Understand say me apart with Pretty Don and Pretty Don may have some enemies out there, however. All of that never necessary. So the man come up and a pull up pants and a draw up pants. Ray. When I have to go move from around here, you know, when I have to go lift up from around here, you know. So we say, walk one. So then me see a magic jump out of the car now. Avant ski mask now. Jump out, walk up to the car. I owe that Pretty Don. So Pretty Don say, yeah. So the man say, yo, you don't know which part you're there. So she say, what you mean? Yeah. They are St. Thomas. Oh. A unruly river this, you know. A unruly river, the river you're calling a unruly river, you know. You can't do about it, you have to lift up, you know. So we did there look on them, you know. The man tell we say, the man look on me, we come to Jamaica through immigration as a United States citizen and said, him we make me no go back up. Him we make people can't find the wall of we body. And we make man bring we up in the river. Me ask, we leave, you know. We get in the car and we leave because none of we never strap. And Ray. And as much as me born and grow St. Thomas and y'all as my people them come from, dark shit. Skillibeng, I'm a washout cousin, you know. Out of license Skillibeng then come from, you know. Me I don't know waste girl, you know. Me have family in Jamaica, me take care of my family them, so when me down at them places, them take care of me, you know.
Mama ask you something, Rody. So, Popcaan threaten to make you and Pretty Don
everybody,
and
the
hold on, no. Popcaan threaten to make you, Pretty Don, the pregnant woman, or whoever else, say analyze. No never disrespect him, no never see no way. He just pull up at the river and feel like he want to jump out.
With a bunch of man like both.
How much car of them did they?
4 car a man. Gifted.
How much of them come out of the car?
The whole of them. Me can't believe dirty, stinking, nasty Andre. Dirty boy. Where every school you get kicked out of because you try push bad manism from your liquor boy. You want people feel like say you're a bad man, you're a fucking coward. Courage the blood clot cowardly dog. Woman, pregnant woman, about disappear. My youth me come through immigration as a United States citizen. Me not go back through immigration. To another me then go you know. When they see me start take up the phone like say I'm live, me that come on TikTok and go live, you know. And then the dirty boy make a post on him page. If you not go on him page right now, him there at the same river about every day we out here.
So what was the beef?
Me ask, she said no, but me about his sister.
So also because somebody calls him sister, he want to unalive
everybody else. Yeah. Everybody else.
Popcaan,
your sister can't fight. Cause if a girl diss me, you know.
Mama tell you not to see in the comments. We know Popcaan been doing this. How many more females have to go? Well, I'm Mama Black the nigga, yeah. Hold on there. Give me a second.
Upset like your fucking mama cause our all miserable.
Me know say Popcaan are more than one female, you know, it's just a start, you know.
But women understand gifted.
Alright, so Mama ask you, Rudy.
Yes, you're me sexy, you know me in real life, my friend. Look some pum now.
Hold on, Mama.
Try analyze me.
When you're there at the river, were you scared at any given moment for your life?
Afraid of what? Popcaan shot at my blood clot 12-year-old. Afraid of what? Afraid of Popcaan? No. But to be safe and to be smart, because me's a thugs, you know, me got you whole heap of stuff, you know. You can't low talk and frighten me, you know. For you know Popcaan, I know Andre.
So him just, so you feel like somebody call him and tell him, say, uno there at the river, or a pass him a pass through.
Me feel like say somebody call him and tell we say we there at the river, cause me might not have as much followers as Pretty Don, but Pretty Don posts up at the river. Cause we are vlog because she come from Portland, she not come from St. Thomas. But we are tell her say St. Thomas have some nice little good spot too. And a Portland alone a beach them. You understand? Cause Portland have some nice beach, but we are tell her we have some waterways too. And the road fuck up figure Portland. I know Andre, I do not know Popcaan. I know Andre.
Did he have any form of weapon on him that you see with your
the man them round him have gun in them ways, but I guess him smarter than fi have no weapon on him in case police stop them. Him not come out with no weapon out of the truck, but the whole of the man them did upon ways.
And it's 3 women, including a pregnant woman down by the river, and him choose fi make on no say. Him
we go missing and we not go up back. One little girl at 18 and the other one me not even ask her for her age. The whole of them young just left school in the dark. But we have to lift up from river. Them band come see the same blood clot river, and if him never band come see it, hurricane come make the blood clot river there, because that's a whole heap of place for my St. Thomas. That river must be mother pussy and him feel like say him own it.
That bad this Mama Rona, a good respectable lady, him had the problem. Mama Rona, good, respectable lady.
Oh man, Mama Rona know where she is.
No. You couldn't be a nice, clean lady, a praying lady, you just have a picnic with just intended figure sit over GP. No matter you pray over them, you know. You understand?
Alright, so do you think that Popcaan was wrong to page Pretty Don? Or do you think that Pretty Don went out and seek problem when she decided to go to St. Thomas? Of all the 14 parishes, she decided that she was going to go to St. Thomas, knowing that she was always chastising Popcaan and Popcaan's family members. All right, what do you think? Do you think that she went and seek trouble and that she deserved what she got? All right, please leave your comments in the comment section. So if you have reached thus far in the video, I just want to say thank you. And I'm going to implore you to subscribe. Please, yes, subscribe. Click on the subscribe button so that my videos can reach a wider audience. Have yourselves a wonderful day and thank you.